Well, we finally figured out how to take the Vedmak into T3 and yes, T2 Firestorms. Is it worth it? How can you do it? And what to do with this lovely ship that we all enjoy? Let's check it out. If you want the best EVE guides, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and EVE enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And the Vedmak is a beautiful ship. It is the cruiser in the Triglavian variants of ships. And it looks great, flies great, and is a ton of fun. Now, we are going to make this guide, but before I go further, a word of caution. This is one of the first fits that I've made and tested that is basically borderline. I don't know if it's worth flying. We're going to show you how. We're going to show you it's possible because some of you just love the Vedmak and want to fly this and makes sense. It is one of the best ships in the game. But for T3 and T2 Firestorms, it is simply not going to get you the ISK per hour that you want. We're going to show you how. You'll make like 50 million ISK per hour, something like that. We talk about at the very end of this video. But I want to not like gate the video behind something. We're going to be direct. There is technically better ships to fly in T3 Abyss. Why am I making this video? Because some of you like flying the Vedmak, and I want you to learn from my mistakes. And boy, I have spent billions making this work for the Abyss. Here, let's talk about it. The Vedmak is the big brother of the Damavik and the Kiki. We get bonuses to damage from your precursor thing. Let me make sure this is not just a large font. What the heck? From precursor, you also get bonuses to remote armor rep and remote capacitor for need from armor reppers. That will come in handy in just a moment. All the Trig ships have this roll bonus. Very unique, very interesting ships. No spider tanking here for the Vedmak because you can only go in by yourself. Let's talk about the fit, which, yes, is expensive. We're talking about a 1 billion with pod fit, not to mention the Abyssal rolled radiation sinks. We're gonna talk about it. Not crazy big, just hold. We're going to talk about it. This fit, and this is where everybody that does Abyss just went, oh, Loru, it's way too expensive. You're right, but I'm gonna show you what's possible because maybe I make this video and maybe somebody can do it better. Maybe because there's smarter people out there than me. I didn't finish college. Maybe I put out this video and this is the starting point for people to try the Vedmak in the Abyss and they can get it down to 600 million, 500 million ISK. Check it out. That's my call to the community. Try to improve on this. Test it out. See what you can do and try to see if you can do better than your friendly neighborhood Loru. So let's talk about the fit. Literally ignore these modules for now. Straight up, don't even look at them. Let's talk about this. You need mandatory read mandatory these 3 modules: 2 cat batteries, web. The cat batteries that are large and in charge are to stop you from being neuted by the Cinnable room, by the Lucid room. Newts kill you, full stop. Okay, you typically don't have these on, so don't even turn these on right now, okay? Newts kill you. If you don't have 2 cat batteries, you will die. You need it. That's what we found when we did our testing. The web, also, you need it. You must be able to get your a good application onto some of the smaller units. The web is for the big frigate rooms, and there's a crap ton of Damaviks. You're probably going to die without the web. You need the web for those big rooms. We are going to be running 2 active tanks in the lows. You just can't get enough passive tank, enough buffer on the Vedmak to merit only 1 active heal. You need to. We even toyed with like ancillaries to see if it could work on there. So do what you will, but understand that 2 actives is the way to do it. We do have some armor tank here with the double Imperial Navy membranes to make sure that we're getting some good old-fashioned stuff there. The only other tank modules in our rigs, we have nano pumps to be able to use our active tank faster. Okay, let's talk about the entropic radiations. Now we have Tech 2s in here. You can use Tech 2s. I recommend that you Abyssal roll Tech 2 entropics to get bigger damage outputs on this. Let me explain. The the entropics, Tech 2s, are worth 3 million ISK a piece, something like that. 3 million, okay. The next tier up, the Veliz entropics, are worth 1.5 billion. The whole fit is worth less than this 1 module. I don't recommend you bring that module into the Abyss. Instead, go to the market, buy some entropics. Let's buy 1. Let's buy 3 right now so I can show you some spreads. Okay. Buy 3 Tech 2 entropics, and then you're going to go to mutaplasmids, weapon upgrades, and you're going to go to entropic radiation sinks. Now, there's a bunch of different ones here. Understand that the glorified ones are the most expensive, and the unstables are going to be the base tier most expensive. So maybe you should go for the Gravids that are only 7 million a piece. I'm literally going to roll this live for this video. Okay, we're going to do these live. We're going to get 3 of these, and you're going to roll this with a chance for better stats. That's what mutaplasmids are. We've never really done these in one of our guides, but the Vedmak kind of needs it. You need the increase in DPS. Here's what it looks like. You double click one of these Gravids, and you can see we get a percentage chance to go up and down with its stats. You want, obviously, it to go up. The best ones you can go for are rate of fire, because not only is it way better than your damage mod, the faster you shoot, the faster you spool up to maximum damage. So you really want to be going for that rate of fire. Let's do some of these live so we can show you the odds and why you never win when you gamble, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this is. Let's do this, baby. Let's see about it. Let's drop this in here. Let's see what we can do here. Mutate it. Let's do it. So first one, bad roll. Straight unusable, literal garbage. We're throwing it in the trash can. Second one, garbage. Do not do this. Literal terrible roll. The last chance for this lovely guide video we have. Okay, better. Do not gamble. You will lose. But if you have some spare ISK, this is now better than a Tech 2 module by 0.3% and by 0.001 damage mod, and is a little bit, it didn't lose anything on the CPU. Still good. Not great. Still good. Go check out our other Abyssal guides, y'all, so you can see what to do with the mutaplasmids, because we have a full mutaplasmid guide on our YouTube. So go check that out if you don't know what the heck is going on. We will talk about it in another guide. That's just the quick and dirty for now. That's how we were able to get these 2 entropic radiation sinks. Okay. So the final thing for you is this drone link augmenter. You're going to end up using your drones a lot to go pick up and go damage the various loot caches that are around, because you're going to bring 2 types of drones. You're going to bring a hammerhead, which is your main DPSs, is your navy versions, because they're harder to kill, especially in T3s. These do thermal damage, okay? But these are mediums. They're kind of bulky and kind of slow. You're going to bring 5 light drones as well. These still do thermal damage. You need thermals because you're going to firestorms, but they can go much faster on grid. They can get to those loot caches way faster, and you can target out to 68. You can throw them with an 80. If you can target them, you can throw the drones out and pop those loot caches. Let's talk about ammo. 3 types of ammo. You're going to start with Mystic. Mystic is your bread and butter, is your go-to. Good range, 46k amount, and does mid-tier DPS. That's your Mystic ammo. Your Occult ammo is close range. It's still close, 19k it is. And you're going to save this for battleships, and we will be showcasing some battleships. We ran into a double battleship room, and we're still able to get out alive. This did well against the Karen, well against the Abyssal Overmind. Still killed it, still did well. That's what this is for, strictly for battleships. And the Tetrion ammo. Now this one, 22 range, but it has the highest tracking. This is for frigates. You will notice a difference. If you are using Mystic on frigates, you're not going to hit them, or at least not as well. This will. When you keep it range, you're going to see how we fly the ship at the end of this guide. You're going to see it, and you're going to enjoy it. The last thing we're going to talk about on the fits here is this capacitor control circuits and the ancillary current routers. You need this for cap, and you need this for power grid. Okay, so let's talk about your consumables. You're going to be having agency hard shells, mandatory, gives you 5% rep bonus on your armor reppers, okay? And you're going to have a synth drop booster. It's going to give you more tracking speed. This one, you want to pop it every time. Those frigates, man, they are just hard to hit, and this is how you do this. Okay, so you can use Abyssal to lower kill mode. That's also true. It lowers your kill mail because these are worth 0. These Abyssals are worth 0. A very good point in chat. So the oh crap button is the synth exile booster. This is something you don't necessarily have to pop every single time, but if you're not able to overheal some of the bigger battleships, some of the like Vedmak rooms, some of the Kiki rooms, for example, you can pop this as well. Another 6% on your armor reppers. So combined, yes, I believe if I can do some quick math, let's see, if one of those boosters gives you 6 and the other booster gives you 6, it looks like, well, if you get another 12%, that's so quick maths for you. Okay, that's going to give you 12% on that, and it's going to help you do it better. You need some paste. Hear me. This can repair your modules in space. Do not repair your entropic disintegrator in space. It will cost, it's one of the only weapons in the game that sub-cap costs you hundreds of paste instead of like 1 or 2 paste. You bring a couple paste because if you overheat your afterburner, you can repair it while you're in the abyss. If you overheat your web or your heals, which will happen, You can repair them in space. Please don't use like 6,000 paste on one disintegrator. Go back to station, repair it. You can also use NPC stations. Tether will auto repair your heat damage. Bring paste for that reason. This is a MTU fit. Bring a pack rat MTU because it sucks up stuff faster. The old suck 'em up move. This is going to go about 250 ms faster from the base MTU. It's going to be, what is that, 1/4 as is 1/4 faster, 25% faster than the base MTU is worth the cost. Just don't forget it, like I have every time. Okay, so just don't forget it. The last thing in here is the pod. Okay, you're going to check this out. You are going to bring a pod because it helps. You don't have to buy the pod, but you're going to be stuck in T2s because you really need that little bit of oomph, a little bit to go do T3s. Okay, you know.
Loru, why don't you do an icky?
That's a future video, baby. Sub for the Icky Tursa video. You'll see it. We're going to take that into big abyss. I see T5s in my future, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Gunslinger motion prediction is going to increase your tracking speed by 3%. Hull upgrades increases your armor by 3%. Repair efficiency, heal faster. Repair systems, heal faster. And Squire is capacitor, more capacitor. My capacitor is empty. What do you mean? What could I have done for you? So here we go, chat. That is the Vedmak, and this fit complete with very good Abyssal rolled mods. And the Abyssal I just rolled an extra for you, and all the loot I made today on stream. Yes, why should I be the one who flies the ship when I can give it to all of you? Yes, in order to enter in on this Triglavian Abyss giveaway, simply do these 3 things. First, you got to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. The bot's going to know if you're not sub and you'll be disqualified. Don't miss out on a billion something ISK because you did not want to press a button. Okay, it's all for free. The second thing you got to do is type your in-game name in the YouTube comment. Type your in-game name there. And the third thing you have to do in that same comment is type I'ma be spoolin'. Type I'ma be spoolin' with your in-game name into the comment to enter in on this giveaway, chat. We're like this close to 35,000 subscribes on YouTube. We just got done with our 13-hour subathon where we gave away 1.4 trillion ISK in a single day. It was a gauntlet. I do it gladly. It's working. Call me Anakin because it's working. I do it gladly. Thanks for the support. We want to give it right back. Enter in for this fit Abyssal World Vedmak Abyss giveaway. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. We'll see ya in space in just a moment. Enter in. Let's see how the ship does in space right now. One more Firestorm Abyss. Let's see what we get into. Lucids, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end. This could be it. Focus the hell up, baby. Let's do this right now. Right now, baby. Let's hit this Fire Watcher immediately, giving full respect to this Fire Watcher. Let's go towards this Fire Watcher. Yes, sir. We're going to call out our light drones on this as well. The escort after. All light drones hitting this Fire Watcher. All light drones hit this Fire Watcher. And then we will do this excellent stuff. Let's go after now these, pull these guys back. Hit this. Hit the, let's hit this Aegis, go after the bioadaptive. Let's start pulsing on this upholder in just a moment. Let me just one-tap this guy, one-tap that guy, and then let's hit this lucid upholder. I believe it's not the upholder, it's the Sentinel. I believe the Sentinel is the one that does the neuting. So let's hit this guy first. Let's call out our medium drones. Medium drones all on this lucid Sentinel, and then a single one is gonna go onto this extraction node, a single one onto this extraction node. Let's start going this way. We'll start going, what do we got here? This is some kind of crazy thing. Short range automata suppressor, baby. I am in for a world of hurt. Blue cloud or automata suppressor. Pull back all drones. Pull back literally every single drone we have, baby. And we're just going to start going into this blue cloud because there's nothing else I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do there. And we'll have to come back to that because the drones are just going to start dying. They're just going to start getting destroyed here, baby. Let's keep these within range. The Sentinel is continuing. Good. Next is the, and there it is, chat. You see the drones just start taking a ton of damage. Upholder time, upholder time. Let's start heading towards the gate. We're very far from this gate. Very far from this gate. We cannot do anything with the short range automata suppressor there. After this upholder, we might try to, can I be cheeky? Let's unspool this. Don't do this, what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna one tap I can't even get in range of it. So don't do what I just did, y'all. Do not do. I undid it so that I could try to get some loot. I couldn't do it in time. That's the way of it. Let's head back here because we don't want to lose to navigation. A little bit of loot lost to navigation, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of loot lost due to navigation. Okay, so let's just head this way. Let's think about this extraction cache. Let's think about this extracting cache. Yeah, let's call out our Tech 2 drones. Tech 2 drones going. Let's go after this guy. Go after this guy. That's right. Still good. Go after this guy right there. That's right. Very close to this thing. Let's start using our MTU. Drop the MTU. Good to go. Upholder is going to go down. Let's use our light drones because they go faster. They go much faster against these. No more of those. Excellent stuff. Let's swap to our... We're going to keep our Mystic ammo out for now, just while stuff's happening. And you know what? I'm not going to do that. We're going to swap to our Tetrion because we want to do this fast. Let's keep these Aegises within range. Let's keep them within range. Again, with the combination of the web, the better tracking, let's get within web range, and the light drones. We're going to be able to start really poking these guys. This Lucid Aegis right here. Right here. Keep them within range. We're going to stop pulsing that one. I think we're good to go. There's 3 frigates left. Not worried about it. I've started to figure out how to fly this ship. I'm feeling real comfortable in this ship, y'all. And we're starting to see some yellow boxing happening. Let's call these back. Call these back. Keeping this Lucid Aegis within range. Gonna keep it going. Come on now. We have a little bit less transversal against this guy. Let's go this way. There he is. All right, let's keep this Lucid Escort within range. Web him, hit him, and let's call out this one hammerhead. Call out the single hammerhead and the rest of the light drones. We're actually gonna lock up that hammerhead, and yes, we are going to heal it up. Let's start heading towards our MTU. Let's start heading towards the MTU. Not this one, not the Hobgoblin. Let's web this one. Let's heal up our hammerhead. There it is. Let's call these guys back. Return to bay. Pull up the Mystic ammo. Turn off the afterburner. Turn this off. Let's heal up our hammerhead. Keep our MTU within range. Scoop this. Got a decayed medium. I accept. The MTU is in. We are going to heal this guy up. Come on now. Come on now. Heal this guy up. Would you come back? What is it fighting? Am I gonna lose this drone because it's fighting the automata suppressor, dude? He's actually trying to fight the stationary thing. This dude is the drone that did too much. I'm glad I could save your life, you nerd. You stupid freaking drone. What the heck? What is that? He's like...
I will destroy the automata suppressor for you, Master Loru. I will kill it. I will do it. Let me do it for you.
Stop that right now, dude. I didn't give you that order. What the heck? Thank God we brought the armor repper chat. He'll be full by the next time that we call him out. What is this AI coming in, baby? Last room. No, 2 more rooms, excuse me. 14 minutes. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Devoteds. Let's go this way. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Devoted. Okay, we've got trackers on the heralds as well. No loot is gonna be even poked, not even a little bit. Let's hit these devoted heralds. I think maybe one of these first. Maybe one of these first. Let's call out these drones. Let's just start hitting these guys right now. We have to keep the transversal up on these right now. On these devoted heralds are going to tracking disrupt us to Kingdom Come. So we have to kind of start with that. Let's maybe go towards the speed cloud. That might actually save us. Oh, good. Good hits on the herald. Pull these guys back. They are taking some damage. Actually, no, they're not. That was from the last room. Hit him. And then right after this, baby, it's the Devoted Knights. You already know what it is. This is the room, ladies and gentlemen. This is the room that can mess us way up. It's time for Devoted Knights, baby. Let's hit these ones that are really close to us, and thus the damage begins, baby. Let's start going this way as well. Start hitting all of our drones onto the single Devoted Knight. The Knight, and there the newts begin. And the Smith is also newting us, baby. We can also hit the we'll hit the Smith right after this if that's the only one that newts us. We're gonna use this speed cloud, I think, to do some terrible things. But one newt I'm not super worried about. I'm worried more about the Devoted Knights destroying us. Okay, so we're gonna keep trying this. Don't make me destroy you. And after this, we'll hit the Knights. Okay. After this, we'll hit the Smith. Excuse me. That's what I meant to say. One of these. There's the speed cloud. Don't leave. And let's hit the drones onto this guy. Let's one tap this bioadaptive cache and go for the Smith. Let's go for, ooh, we're right by an automata suppressor. Let's go back up. We're out of range of this. We're out of range of this. Fine, the devoted knight it is. Let's pull back the drones. I know we're by this thing, chat, but nope, I have to actually do this. I'm panicking right now, chat. Where is this thing? Where is this thing? He's over there. My drones might take a ton of damage from this, but that might be okay. Let's just keep hitting this. Yeah, good. Kill the smith. Good. Kill the smith. Yes. Go, drones. Go, drones. Redeem yourself, drone AI. Redeem yourself. Make it so, drones. Yes, good. Get them. Kill them. Good. Excellent job, my drones. Good. Then we're going to hit this hunter next, my friends. Yes, good. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. That was a really good job, my friends. Yes, keep going the far away. We want them to go far away because we're right next to this automata suppressor. I'm going to lose a little bit of loot here to navigation, but my drones are trying to kill themselves. So we have to do this. I know there's another smith left. I know it, chat. Don't I know it? But we're going to keep going this way. We're going to keep getting towards the gate. The night is going down. This was a room that should have absolutely ended us, baby, and it did not. I accept. We're going to launch our MT. Let's pull the drones back right now because they're going to start taking a ton of damage from those automata suppressors. Where is this? Where is this? Let's start just heading towards this. This is the last room. Is this the origin room? This is not the last room. Okay, so we are not going to go after that loot. We missed a little bit of loot due to the good old-fashioned. And look, we had a ton of damage on our drones there. We missed some loot due to the good old-fashioned navigation. That's fine. That's how that goes. Let's head towards the MTU. Our drones. Oh, drones! Come on, come back! Don't die to the stupid automata suppressor. These drones are going to be the death of me, dude. They're just so much to manage, bruv. And look, our light drones are a little bit low. That's okay. Let's swap back. We have Mystic. Let's reload. Let's turn this off. So, a little bit low on the drones. They're gonna, I feel like a parent. These drones are gonna kill me, chat. Okay, one more room. And we've got 11 minutes left. This is a really good run so far. Okay, really, we'll heal them before the last room goes, chat. Let's see about it. Last room, Devoteds. It just had to end this way. There was no other way this was going to go, baby. We've got Dracovax and Kikis. Which one? Pop quiz, chat. Which one do we go for first? Is it the Dracovax or the Kikis? You're right. It's the Kiki. That is damn right. And we might actually be overheating our stuff here as we do it. Once this Kiki is within range, we immediately start throwing all of our drones onto the Kiki. We're going to try to get some transversal up on these guys. We're going to go towards this tracking thing. And there, the big damage is coming in. Once the Kiki is within range, look, they're going to start taking some damage for some reason. No, keep those going. If the Trigs swap to my drones, good. If the Trigs swap to my drones, baby, oh yes. That's what we like this. We like this, actually. Go on to the Dracovax. Go on to the Dracovax. That's good. Let's keep it in these Drakes. So now that the Kiki's dead, I think we're okay. I say that, but I'm at a cruiser, so these Drakes are going to do a lot of big damage. Big damage. Let's throw one drone onto this extraction node, and then let's try to keep our transversal up against these Drakes. Let's go right here and look. There goes my health is starting to drop. Okay, so let's see about it. We are going to spool up on these Dracovics as well, baby. This is what happens when you're in a cruiser. We want to keep our transversal up. We're going to keep looking at these Drakes and make sure that we are at a right angle from these Drakes. That's how you maximize your transversal. So far, so good. Yep, we're starting to take some big damage on these guys. Big damage on these guys. Let's keep this going. Let's go a little bit more this way. Come on. We want to keep hitting this. Good to go. Good to go. All right, one down. Let's launch the old MTU and let's start doing this. Launch the MTU. Thank you. Keep this going. Good. Within 25. We're still going to do Mystic ammo on these. We're not going to do occults. We're not going to get within range of them to do this. We're not going to worry about that. Good. We got all 5 of my droney boys onto this. Looking good. We're keeping our transversal up. We've kind of stabilized. But these two have been spooling on me for the entire time here, so I'm a little bit worried. This is the final room. We have 10 minutes. Deep breaths, ladies and gentlemen. Big damage at the very end of this room from these Dracovics. They spool up on me just like I spool up on them. These are battle cruisers. Big damage. We keep just deep breaths. We're doing good. We don't need to get within range of the web because it's just going to cause too much transversal stuff happening. Okay, this one's about to fall. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to get a little bit close to this last Dracovic. Let's try to kind of get a little bit close to this guy to see if we can web him to use the final application. He's been spooling on me this entire time. He is going to be doing his full DPS, 341, penetrating hits. Okay, so let's just see about this. And we don't have to worry about getting close to our MTU because this is the final room and we have how much time left? We have 8 minutes left. All right, within range of web, within range of, good. We'll start webbing this nerd and now smashing hit, baby. 1,000 right here. Look, 700 penetrating hit. Let's get this guy out of here. Send him back to Jeddah, baby. Who cares if he gets a grazing hit? I'm about to smash through all of your tank, baby. 600. Let's do it. And for my final trick, let's keep him at range within 1,000 just to minimize all the transversal on him. I'm confident you're about to go down, Mr. Drakovic. This final room getting popped by this lad. Let's keep him at range within like 10 just to make sure I'm going straight at him. And there it is. There it is. Whew. Okay. Drones in. Heals off. We did, y'all. We'll see how much loot we get out of this. Editor, you can fast forward to when we do the recap. This was 3 T3s in a row we were able to do. Well done. Let's heal up our drones and let's see ya in just a sec when we're done with these matches. Okay, we're gonna heal up our light drones, y'all. This is so cheeky. I love doing this. 3 reverse. We did try it. So this is Vedmak's in T3s, my friend. Vedmak in T3s. So why did they just gain health? Did you guys see that? I wasn't healing them and they were gaining HP. Why were these gaining HP? That is such a what was caught? Was it like a visual glitch? It looks like they were gaining HP. Are my drones spider tanking each other? That is, well, that's new. I can tell you that much. That is not something I expected. Nice. A good 8 million ISK drop. All of our drones are full. Let's head back to this. MTU is in. Drones are in and full. And we did this in sub 14. We have 6 minutes left. Nice. We kept the transversal up. So now that we're done with this, Vedmaks are doable in T3s, but you have to spend a lot to get them to this point. Let's do the ISK per hour calculation and see. First of all, these were T3s, and you see that we did 3 of these. We're not doing T4s. I know we're not going to win in T4s. I can just tell you right now, we're going to die. We are going to die in T4s for sure. So this Vedmak is the cost of this Vedmak, as we said in the beginning of this guide, plus clone is about 1 billion ISK. And yes, we're including the cost of Abyssal rolled entropics. Go watch the beginning of this guide to see how we did that. So this gets a solid with the Abyssal rolled 800 DPS. And if we heat this, 891, but we're not going to try to heat this for obvious reasons. So the ISK per hour here is not great. And if we go to the Abyss tracker, what you're going to see is the Abyss tracker. Let me tell you why we're not even going to try T3s. Cruiser median in T3s is 12.3. Okay, so we're doing 12.3 million. And if we do this in sub 15, we're doing 4 of these an hour. Let's see, if we're really pushing 4 of these an hour, you're making about 50 million ISK an hour. That's about the same as we were doing blitzing T2s. And you don't need to Abyssal roll your modules. You can just do T2s. And you can be cheaper on the Vedmak fits. You don't have to have it be 1 billion. You can get like 600 to 700 million ISK. You don't have to bling out every single freaking module. You know what I'm saying? So what's the verdict on the Vedmak? Well, I think the verdict on the Vedmak is very simple. It's a great ship that is okay in the Abyss, and that was kind of the goal of this test. I'm not necessarily advising you for the first time to fly this ship in the Abyss. There's better, more affordable ships you can fly to make a bigger ISK per hour for less investment. That said, if you want to fly the Vedmak, I'm not your dad. If you want more Triglavian Abyss, that's this playlist right here. Do what you want and sub right here for the best Eve guides. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks very, very much.